Afternoon, YouTube. Another exciting episode of Random Pipe. In this episode, I was kind of inspired by Dodoff's videos where he was kind of showing off his pipes. And so I figured I'd show off some of mine. And through the course of talking, my pipe will go out and whatnot. But I had a little time this afternoon, so what I'm smoking here is a pipe I made this weekend made out of maple. Then I just used one of my Missouri Meerschaum stems I had, because I am ending up with all these stems because I'm kind of into replacing a lot of them with the mahogany stems I've been making. And this one has some little schmutz on it, but I used it anyways. Just figured it'd be fun. So there it is, little maple pipe. And in it I have some Orlick golden, or not golden slice, but mellow mixture, which I'm still smoking a crap out of that. I actually still like that blended tobacco quite a bit. But moving right along, I don't have a whole lot of time for this particular video, but I figured I'd get on and shoot one because I have a busy weekend coming up, busy couple days to try to wrap stuff up at a job site to get as far as I can before I go on vacation, before this weekend. So it's going to get a little hectic for the rest of this week. But then I go into this weekend, I'm going to be at a cabin out on a lake, so, and then it's off to New Mexico, so I don't have a whole lot of time to make any videos in the upcoming future here. But, pipes. Mostly, I'm going to talk about the corncob pipes I've been working on, or I've made recently. And what I've noticed is, I start liking I'll make a pipe, or there's a certain style I like, and I'm kind of curious if this happens with you guys too, where for some reason a certain style of pipe will just kind of catch your eye and you'll be really into that shape. And I'll get into a shape for a while, and then it's not that I don't like the shape anymore, it's just all of a sudden I like another shape. I like that one more. And so I know for a while there I really liked, I thought bulldogs were kind of neat. I think I have a one Briar one that I still have to restore yet. But I always liked those shapes for a while. I liked the Dublins for a while. You know, I'm constantly like changing my mind of which shape I do prefer. So I'm wondering if does that happen to you guys, where you look at a shape of your pipe and that's, be it a bulldog or a Dublin or a Canadian or a poker, and you really like that one for a while, like that's your favorite shape, or do you guys just like all shapes equally? Just curious. But then there was this pipe here here's that pipe from the video I kind of did with that little build along to make the shank that replaces the Missouri Meerschaum one, where you can glue it in here and use the end of the one if you want. Now, I had spoke on that video about actually getting these stems out, and how on some of these smaller pipes like this you got to watch it, because if you're doing that method where you kind of wiggle it out, you can crack it. And that's why I didn't do a whole lot to the outside of this pipe after I did replace the stem, is because I actually did, when I had other plans for this one, and I did actually crack it a little bit on the bottom. So, but I did get lucky, and it's one with a hardwood plug in it, so that was cool. So I usually take the stickers off when I'm working on them, and then I'll usually throw them on a lighter. I know I had a picture of the Instagram on there, but that one's been on there a while. So if you ever take the stickers off and you got a lighter, just throw them on there and you have a Missouri Meerschaum cob lighter. But it does smoke really good, just as good as a regular Missouri Meerschaum would, straight from the factory OEM stock. But right now I'm really digging this contract with these mahogany stems, and I haven't put a ferrule on it yet. And I figured since I wasn't actually smoking this one right now, I could show this one off a lot. This is the one I made quite a while ago already. And this was one of them I replaced the plug on the bottom, and then you ain't gonna be able to see in there. I was hoping you could, but nope, not gonna work. I was hoping to show you off how right now this is actually my favorite pipe. I've been smoking quite a bit. And I do that a lot too with the pipes I mod. I'll mod one and I'll just smoke that one for quite a while. Or one of them that'll... I know people rotate them, and I probably should, but I don't. But this is actually my favorite one right now. And of course, I'll do another one, and then I'll like that one for quite a while. But I was hoping to show you how, when I drill that out and put that hardwood plug in it, and then make the chamber, take the chamber bit and make it more like a regular pipe. I was hoping to be able to show you that, guys, but I can't catch it in the light, and I didn't bring a flashlight. And the other thing I really dig about this one, and I like it, there's no ferrule on it, but it has that little swoosh on the end, and for some reason I like that too. So the thing with these, and I've noticed with the couple I've done where I have taken the stem completely out and plugged it and then used the chamber bit to make it more like a regular pipe, is to me they smoke better than the way they come from Missouri Meerschaum. But I can't exactly be 100% subjective on that. So somebody else would have to smoke one like that too and see if that's the case for them. But for me, they seem like they smoke a little bit better. Not that they smoke bad when they get there, but what this was, it was a Rob Roy, and with that plug, which is nice, I actually rounded the bottom on it, which allows me to work on that. And there is no stain on this pipe. You know, you can even see where the little thing came out. Yeah, my fingernails are dirty. I was really working on some messy stuff this morning at the job site. But, yeah, there's no stain. That would be naturally how, I don't know, the corn grain or whatever you want to call it. Why do I need my face? Got to get closer. Like, But, yeah, so I left it like that. I thought it looked neat, the way the corn grain looked on this particular pipe. And there's really, I didn't put any more finish on there. Actually, I took some off. This is one of them I actually spun on the drill press, how I showed you in that really quick video. And it's actually shinier than it appears on the video, but it just it's smooth as glass, other than, you know, where the stuff's missing from the corn cob, where it's kind of pitted. But for the most part, almost the whole thing is just smooth. And you can, you know, you achieve that by spinning it on there. I mean, I think I went all the way down to like 1500 grit on that. And the same with the stem too. That's very smooth. You know, the same with this stem too. It's very smooth. And I put that stem has a friction finish on it for any guys that have turned any like pen blanks or anything like that, or any guys that are familiar with turning stuff on a lathe. And that's more of like the CA finish. It's so essentially like super glue, and there's a process of how you do that, and you get like kind of a hard, durable finish. It's very, very shiny. And the last one, this video truly is really random. The last one is, I'm working on another pipe in this shape. I already got the stem removed, and I'm gonna drill it all the way through and put the hardwood plug, and then do the chamber bit on this one as well. But, you know, it's the second one I've done in a shape similar to this. And I'm not sure if I like the finish. I'll go back and forth where I like it and I don't. You know, sometimes I like that more rustic, weathered kind of finish. And this one does have some stain on it, and then I sanded quite a bit of it off and spun it. But I mean, you can kind of catch some of how it gets really shiny and smooth on there. But I don't know. I go back and forth whether or not I like the look of it. Or it just looks junky. I'm not sure. So, but the shape too, I'm not sure if I like the shape. I've never seen anybody do a shape like this on a corn cob, and I don't know if you'd call it a bulldog or what you'd call that. So, this was a Rob Roy, and I just kind of shaped down the top like that. And I'm not sure, like I said, if it would be kind of a tall bulldog or what the heck you'd call it. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You like the shape? Don't like the shape? I don't know. I don't know if I really care for the finish, but let me know if you care for that shape. I don't know if I'll do any more like that or not. That was more of an experiment. Yeah, this is mostly just a more or less ramble video. Let me know what you think of the you know, obviously this isn't a perfect pipe. this is probably one I'm going to take with me, maybe up to the cabin this weekend. So if you guys end up with a lot of these extra stems, it's not that hard to make these little pipes, you know. I've made a couple. I made some out of oak, and I think oak. I've made some out of maple. I made some out of, I think I made a mahogany one. Yeah, that's right, I did. I made actually a one-piece mahogany one. They smoke fine. They smoke just as good as the corn cobs. But let me know what you think about all that stuff. I don't know. Do you guys have an opinion either way? Like I said, mostly I just want to know if you have a preference for shapes and what you think about the other shapes, or I don't know. Let me know what your favorite shapes are. Like I said, random pipe videos are going to be a little random and weird. Alright, you guys, have a great weekend. I'm sure I won't see you before then because I got a lot of busy stuff I got to wrap up, and I just had some time right now. So have a couple cold ones and just relax, and hopefully everything is going good for you.